Yo, what is up, guys? It is Ripper, and here with a new video for you guys today. And guys, well, if you guys don't know, recently I just made a video basically saying time to take a long break. And simply what the video is about is Warzone and how Warzone has been taken over, been ruined, all that shebang that all the Warzone creators are talking about. But past that, we have all been waiting for something. And that is, things called an anti-cheat. And what you're going to see in today that I'm going to be talking about is the update on it. The update on the anti-cheat, the update on if we're ever getting one, what's the news on one, what's the update on one. We sort of have some news and update, and that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. And the things that are being rumored around, again, I just want to make clear these are rumors, so who knows if this is true. Now, these are from credible sources that these are being posted about, such as Charlie Intel, Tom. If you know Tom, he's a pretty active guy and actually can predict things and has been able to predict things. And then, of course, Charlie Intel, Modern Warzone, the top two probably like platforms for Warzone and Call of Duty in a whole as a sense that are talking about this and sharing things. So what I'm going to do is kind of show you guys essentially what's being happening and then give you my take on what's happening and what do I think really is going to happen, because let's be real, Call of Duty past this anti-cheat is in such a dangerous place right now where I'm just going to say this at the start of the video. If we don't have an anti-cheat by Vanguard, which if you guys don't know, Vanguard is the announced new Call of Duty coming out. If Vanguard comes out and there's no anti-cheat for Warzone, I think it's done. I think Warzone is officially going down in the grave, and I really do mean that. Rest in peace to the other players that are going to somehow try to stream it and make content on it. People are just going to stop caring about it, though. And you may not believe me. You may think, oh, Warzone's never going to die, and in a sense, it's not going to go down to the point where zero people play. I mean, look at games like random games. I'm going to give you an idea, but like the original Left 4 Dead, a game that is so old, or Call of Duty wise, look at a game called Black Ops. Look at MW2, MW3. There's people still playing it. And even like bad Halo games, there's people who still play bad Halo versions of the games, right? So there's still games that people play, even though they may be bad, good, old, whatever. They're going to continuously play them. But when I say dead, I mean the actual viewership is going to go away. And so if by Vanguard we don't have an anti-cheat, well, we're fucked. And I truly, truly, truly believe that. And I really don't think there's any other way around it. I mean, we are looking at a scary, scary future for Call of Duty if we don't have one. All right, so let's just go over. I have the 3 things tabbed to kind of go over. So let's just talk about the first thing. I'm going to go in order of kind of like what came out. So it starts here with Modern Warzone. Starts with Hope has now clarified. Now, the Ghost of Hope. I don't know who the Ghost of Hope is. I don't know how accurate in detail he is. I don't know how accurate in his information he is. But I mean, Modern Warzone tweeted, and I guess, I'm going to maybe think there's even just a chance. But again, not 100%, but Hope is now clarified that this will be coming with the Vanguard integration that he prematurely tweeted tomorrow after being told. Expect to see this implemented within the Vanguard integration of Warzone. Cut the dude some slack. He's excited as any COD fan should be. Now, what's the tweet? Here it is. Not coming tomorrow night. Prematurely tweeted that after this, being told I didn't want to put 100% on it. Should be coming in the Vanguard integration. And what's the tweet? This new anti-cheat system is coming tomorrow night, I believe. Now, I don't think that he's in the right for tweeting this. I understand from a COD fan perspective. Obviously, I get why he did, but obviously probably shouldn't have tweeted that. But again, the fact that he's saying, I guess from information he's heard, I don't know if he works with them or not, but it's saying that there is supposedly something coming with it. We'll see. And then we got from Tom Henderson, which again, Tom is the reputable source that has been pretty accurate in predicting stuff. A new anti-cheat system for the next Call of Duty title has been in development for over a year. The same system will be implemented into Warzone, meaning that there's 2 things that I want to say about this. Number 1, awesome, I guess, and saddening, really truthfully, that there's an anti-cheat. And here's why. Because in one perspective, I'm happy. Yes, if I can anti-cheat tonight, I would, right? But it's the fact that we've been sitting on one. And this is where I think the sad part kicks in, is that we've been sitting on an anti-cheat. We've been sitting on this information. We've been sitting on all this stuff that, why do they just now share it? Why do they share it right after, essentially, a few weeks after, Nick Merckx, Tim the Tatman, Cloaksy, Symphony, Neo, Tfue, really, too, as well, leave Warzone to go play Apex? Which, number one, obviously, they don't want from, the Call of Duty perspective. Like, these are their COD partners. They don't want them to leave, but what can they do? They can't keep them if they're not doing things. So, we get this being tweeted, and so we think, okay, a sign may be coming, and, we'll see. And then, of course, we get a next tweet coming out by Modern Warzone talking about the situation. Can verify that a Warzone anti-cheat has been in the works for at least 13 months. Now, let me make this clear. In all caps, at least 13 months. This is upsetting because that means that they have been knowing of, obviously, of all the hacks and talking about how they're banning all these people. But they're struggling to get one made here for this game. And something I want to say, too, with this is, if you look at an anti-cheat, I want to give an understanding perspective from one other side of the issue where I think other people are kind of missing out on. When you think about it cross-platform wise, right? You're thinking cross-platform games. It is difficult to make an anti-cheat that will work perfectly for a cross-platform game. Your console, your PC, your Xbox, PS4, PS5, all that stuff. I get it. It's not easy. And I think that's where the credit does need to go, and at least have some patience with that. But here's my issue. This game, we survived Modern Warfare. We survived Cold War. 2 CODs already without one. And I think that's where my issue with this. If we went through like Modern Warfare and then it came out mid Cold War, maybe I could have some understanding. But it's the fact that it's been 13 months and we've gone through 2 different CODs now and still yet to not have a new one. That's where I think the issue is for people. Then we got this dates back on July 2020, just 5 months after the worldwide launch of Warzone. This is based on Honor the Call independent research he shared with Modern Warzone privately today. I'm not going to read everything because obviously it's a lot of information, but the things that underline what we need to worry about. So 1 month ago, August 2020, this was posted. This was, I think this was some LinkedIn. So we got a senior data scientist, all right, who is talking about anti-cheat, free-to-play online games, obviously. Build, refine, and execute a roadmap for the machine learning team's approach on anti-cheat and anti-toxicity. And then, of course, you have, now these are the 2 main things that we need to worry about. Automate detection. Automate detections for prohibited and underlined third-party cheats and bots across multiple game modes, titles, and platforms. Automated detection is something that we haven't had, obviously, since we came out. And this is the big deal, right? Because this is where 2 things are going down. This is the difficulty of making a good anti-cheat to work. And secondly, this is where what we need in this anti-cheat. We need an anti-cheat with an automated detection because this is the only way we're going to stop people. This automated detections needs to be able to IP ban everyone's computer that cheats, truthfully. It needs to be able to IP ban people. And until we have that, and until we have an automated detection system implemented into Warzone, this is why we can't get rid of people. This is why we can't get rid of the cheaters in the game. It's because of this. And again, this was posted a year ago talking about this, right? So this is a senior data scientist, I guess from Call of Duty, posting about all this stuff, saying that they are trying to do. Obviously, not everything's been done. Clearly, they've been working on it, quote unquote, working on it. I'm not going to say they are because I really, truly struggle to believe that. I really do struggle to believe that they wouldn't be working on it, but I'm also not going to put it past them for them not to. I hate to say that. Then we got Charlie Intel. Now, Charlie Intel is another reputable source and just Call of Duty general for new games, leaks, stuff, all that stuff. He usually talks about it. And in kind of response to Modern Warzone's information and all the whole, this is like in one day, by the way, rumors were just going crazy over Twitter, like in trending and everything just was going crazy. There's a lot of rumors floating around Twitter about many different things. I'll just say to be very cautious about what you believe and stay tuned in for official information on all updates and stuff soon. And mainly what he's trying to mainly get about here is about the rumors of the anti-cheat and supposedly the rumors of anti-cheat coming during Season 5, which obviously it didn't. This is past Season 5 now. You know, we didn't get one. Also, Season 5 pass was so fucking like just overhyped and it was dog shit. And yeah, don't recommend Season 5. I didn't even buy the Battle Pass. Still not going to buy the Battle Pass. Not worth the money. But we have all this stuff coming out. We have the senior data scientist talking about information. So this has to spark the conversation that there may be a chance. There may be a chance. And what we don't know right now is, besides, I guess, the supposed documentation of people saying what their plan is with the anti-cheat and people talking about, you know, I guess, a new anti-cheat system and saying, oh, it's potentially coming in the next year and all this stuff. What I'm going to say is this. This is going to be like my closing remark about this whole anti-cheat, and I kind of want to get across to all my viewers out there. It is that we don't know if there's going to be one, obviously. We all pray and hope there is, but let me just end everything off with this. We need an anti-cheat. We need one at least by Vanguard. I do believe by Vanguard, it will be the final 3 strikes and you're out. We've gone through strike 1 of Modern Warfare, strike 2 of Cold War. We have one more strike left, and that's Vanguard. And I really do believe this. If we don't have one by Vanguard, I'm not saying Vanguard's going to die or, you know, do super bad, which I hate to say it, you know, probably will be not as fun as it could be, but it won't be terrible. But Warzone's gone. A lot of people, the big creators, are just they're gonna permanently just not come back. You look at Apex. Apex right now is doing so good. A lot of Call of Duty players are playing Apex, even me, right? And so it's super fun. We have ranks, by the way, now, which ranks is awesome. And Tim brought something up. He said we should bring rank to Warzone, which I 100% would think a W decision would be. I think it'd be nice to have a ranked system in Warzone, obviously, so people can know where they are and have some more fun in there, but with an automated anti-cheat to get rid of the cheaters, right? So I think that there's a chance for Warzone to make a comeback. I don't think it's fully over, but I do think there's a chance. Now, in order for this chance to be there still, we have to have it by Vanguard. Vanguard has to release one. And if we don't have one by Vanguard, the game is done. That is what I truly believe. As a content creator, I know we all making content are looking for one. For the viewers out there who just play the game, I know you guys are getting annoyed by being cheated on every lobby. But at the end of the day, we're waiting on their end to make this deal. And with all the information being leaked on what they're supposedly talking about and some automated detections, which is something we've been waiting for, clearly it sounds like they know what they need to do. Now we're just waiting on the action to be made. As they always say, actions speak louder than words. And I believe this is going to be so true in this situation. The actions of implementing an anti-cheat that works is going to be stronger than you just saying we're making one. So if there's an Activision person somehow watching this video, just stop saying you're going to make one. Stop saying, hey, we've been working on this long. Just make one and release one. Because I'm tired of seeing people make videos constantly about this anti-cheat, this. No, just make one. Release it. Give us the thing that we're all asking for. Every single person in Warzone's asking for. Even the cheaters are asking for. Because if you want your game to last, that's what you have to do. So, if you enjoyed today's video, share the video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the whole issue with the updates that are coming out, with the updates I showed you today. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think, you know, we're going to get one. And obviously, when do you think we're going to get one is something I kind of want to ask you guys. And we're just overall, what are your thoughts on this update that they're kind of rumoring here? And so let me know your thoughts. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for love and support recently. All right. You guys have been amazing. And we have some big stuff coming up. And I'm thinking about doing a giveaway soon in the near future, potentially involving like tournament based. So little things under the works to see. That's just a little, you know, that's a little Easter egg at the end of the video if you guys are still here. So I love y'all, appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next video. Peace.